Hello everyone, Rissy Toothpick here, back again with another episode of Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot, The London Case, and we are one step closer of figuring out who is the killer, because we are in Chapter 7. And it looks like we got some more stuff here with Evelyn's motive. And what is our goal here? What do we need to do? We don't know. But here's the Horace, which is the...
Your Grace.
the church guy.
Detective Poirot, good morning. Can I assume there is still a murderer loose on the streets?
London is a very large city. I would fathom a guess that there is more than one, as I have not had the chance to arrest him yet.
Yeah, there's probably like a serial killer running around, to be honest.
Your confidence astounds me. Look, you had better make it quick. I'm meeting the young Russian girl here. She had some questions about the museum building at the gala. Questions I'm sure only I can answer.
Tell me about your relationship with Mademoiselle Warbeck.
God teaches us to forgive and love thy neighbor. Sometimes that can be more challenging than expected.
Has she offended you personally?
Using the museum for her sordid meetings with those uncouth men, I'd say so.
Oh, he's jealous. He wants her all to himself. He's a weirdo. Nah, I'm just bad-mouthing this guy for no reason.
She doesn't strike me as someone that would be caught up in that sort of thing.
And what sort of thing am I referring to?
Well,
Exactly. If you don't know, it would be wise to remain quiet until you're spoken to.
The meetings you spoke of.
I walked in on them in the restoration room a couple of weeks ago. I had come straight from my regular Sunday service, as I had some business to tend to. I opened the door and saw them all sitting there, scheming and planning.
you are not aware of what they were meeting about.
Do you need to wash your ears out? I just told you what they were up to. And I could see she had the financial books out. Why would she need them? I'm not even privy to those.
Interesting.
And when she saw me, they stopped talking immediately. Surely that is a sign of their guilt?
Merci, Your Grace.
What first appeared to be black market dealing by Mademoiselle Court Smythe alone now appears to be a far more lucrative and expanded operation. The priority is speaking with Mademoiselle Warbeck. Man, this girl's really tricked everyone. Mademoiselle Warbeck's actions have been noticeably suspicious as of late. Monsieur Hastings and I should determine the reasons behind such behavior. Well, none of those really connect. We can't go in there. I don't think we can go further this way. We should, get forced to turn around.
Huh.
That's right. Okay. So I guess now that we talked to Horace, we can now start moving back to the museum. Oh, there's a circus in town. So time to fast travel. I'm still suspicious of the priest guy just because he was apparently missing. We can talk to Evelyn. Yeah. Let's see what she has to say. Oh my goodness. So it's either, well, you know what? It could be the horse guy trying to throw us off. That is possible.
Mademoiselle Warbeck, if you have a moment.
I'm actually rather busy. Is there any chance you could come back later?
I would have thought recovering your painting and identifying a murderer would be at the top of your priority list.
I'm sorry. It's just been so hectic here. I can spare 5 minutes.
Would you allow me to see the museum's financial books?
Is it necessary?
You do not wish to impede my investigation?
No, but I don't really understand what they have to do with the case.
It is important that...
That is quite all right, mademoiselle. It was not my intention to make you feel uncomfortable.
What is your relationship with the Honorable Bishop Mountjoy?
Honorable? That's a good one.
I get the sense you two spend your time butting faces.
butting heads.
Oui, butting heads.
It would be easier to say what we do agree on. I don't know what he has against me. I didn't like one of his suggestions for an exhibition, and since then he's made it pretty clear he wants me gone.
He's very petty. What is to become of Mademoiselle Court-Smythe's work?
Usually after an exhibition, the artist's work would be returned to them.
But on this occasion, that is not an option.
I still have every intention of going ahead with the exhibit that includes her work, even if the trustees are against it. I'm still the curator of this museum. I'm hanging her work now, and that's that.
I recall Mademoiselle Court-Smythe referred to the exhibit as hers. The level of arrogance and hypocrisy is now even more evident.
Very strange.
You have been most helpful.
Alrighty, so we got all that information. Still really nothing new. But now we can go inspect the room. The room that we've been in like multiple times, the restoration. They should like put up a cot or something in here for me so I can live here. Because I'm always here. Oh, we can go in here now. Yeah, I must say that means the safe's important. Homemade oil paint labeled Prussian blue. Homemade oil paint labeled Naples yellow. A note that reads safe combination, however, there are no numbers anywhere to be seen. And we eventually have to get into that safe. And I don't think we have anything that can help us there. At least at the moment. Of course, let's go back to the room table. Hold on. Did the fruits change colors? Mademoiselle Warbeck's date planner, let's see. Saturday, 2 p.m., closed meeting. That's about it. The minutes confirm that both Bishop Mountjoy and Mademoiselle Warbeck were present at the meeting. A book of oil paint pigments and how they're made. Alrighty, so closed meeting, Wednesday, interview with Thomas Keith, Heritage Manager, Thursday, delivery of William Marshall armor, gala event, trustee meeting, PM time to be confirmed, Irene Court-Smythe, details of show. Alright, so attendees, trustees, Right Honorable Bishop Mountjoy, Baron Monsieur Roberts, Sir S. Hargraves, Curator Evelyn Lakshmi Warbeck, Secretary Daniela Freeman, Observing Major Butler of 9th Queen Royal Lancers, price of exhibition increase, Ancient Rome exhibition extension, appropriate behavior of staff on site, restriction of school children per exhibit. Okay. So is there anything with this paints and pigments? I can look up the composition of any paint color in here. So Prussian blue, one noticeable ingredient, cyanide. Mademoiselle Warbeck has the knowledge and I presume the required ingredients to make all these colors. Naples yellow, created by heating lead oxide with antimony oxide and mixing together. Could she make the poison that killed the girl? Meeting with Irene. Time blocked out on date planner.
Come, my little grey cells.
Not there. Irene's cash book.
I should consider this.
No, not really. What's the one? See, this is the problem. When you have multiple ones going here. Time blocked out in date planner with maybe a secret meeting. There we go. A secret meeting was held, but for what reason? Actually, hold on. 358 9. Oh, 3589 is the combination.
Huh.
3, 5, 8, 9. So was it like 9, 3, 5, 8? Aha, if I lay the contents on the table, I shall be able to inspect them more closely. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Oh.
The museum's account books, there are 2 payments of £250 noted here, but without any indication of who the money went to. An interesting style of art, one I am not familiar with. A letter from Mademoiselle Court Smythe to Mademoiselle Warbeck, in which she warmly thanks her for taking an interest in her art. Mademoiselle Warbeck has taken care to keep it safe. So that's her art. And I don't think there's anything else we need to do here. So that's good that we actually got into that safe. Let's see if there's anything else here that we can investigate. Not really. So let's talk to Hastings here, see if he has anything he can say. There's 2 blue ones here. Perhaps we should take a minute to consider our unsolved mysteries. Why did Mademoiselle Warbeck hold a secret meeting? So there's a few things here that we don't know. Not that one. Might be missing something here. Yep, we are 100% missing something. So one of these 2 that we're missing is what we need. So where is this information? Oh, well, it might be this. It might be the connection here.
Something just does not feel right.
Nope. Payments to unnamed recipient 250.
Where is the sense in that?
Maybe something like this?
I cannot see the logic in this.
Nope. It's these 2. Evelyn met with strange uncouth men, artist work.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say
Edward Linley and Thomas Keith are the artists responsible for the work found in Mademoiselle Warbeck's safe. Artists Linley and Keith.
logical thinking.
And then
shall
payment to
always
unnamed
prevail.
recipients. Mademoiselle Warbeck is only doing what she can to introduce a new audience to the museum and bring it into the 20th century. Evelyn is trying to modernize the museum. And I'm guessing the priest is not too happy about that. So, why is she Why is she having a secret meeting? She wants to monetize the museum.
Bishop Mountjoy was quite adamant Mademoiselle Warbeck's meeting was something untoward. Although I believe anything she does, he will likely look upon negatively. To have a young woman undermine him in front of the other trustees would have been the ultimate insult. He allows his personal feelings to accentuate his cynical side, instead of allowing facts and evidence to show the truth, as one should.
That's right, that priest guy's a dick.
Mademoiselle Warbeck was doing nothing detrimental to the museum. In fact, quite the opposite with her attempt to modernize it, likely against the old-fashioned trustees' opinions.
Alrighty. Although Bishop Mountjoy was quite adamant that Mademoiselle Warbeck was up to something underhanded, it is clear she is not, and far from being involved in the black market. Good to know. New conversation unlocked. We go here. We need to talk to Evelyn and the priest. Or the bishop. I always forget the bishop, and I'm like, I just call him a priest. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Religious individual. Alright, let's go over here. Gotta get the, like, far out so I can get to her correctly.
Go right ahead, detective.
The meeting you arranged without the trustee's knowledge.
I wonder who you've been talking to. What did he tell you? That I've been up to no good?
Not in so many words.
I was meeting with artists for a new exhibition. He has no idea what he is talking about when it comes to art. Or really anything for that fact. He can't see the future. The new wave that will change the art world forever.
As well as the uncouth gentleman you met. He also mentioned the financial books.
Uncouth? Anyone not wearing full priest robes is uncouth to him. I wouldn't show Horace the finances because it has nothing to do with him. And he's simply looking for any excuse to have me fired. Nothing more.
I mean, she ain't wrong there. Tell me about Bishop Mountjoy's relationship with Mademoiselle Court Smythe.
Well, considering he didn't want her work anywhere near the museum, I wouldn't have said they had one at all. Then the next thing I heard was that he had commissioned her to do some pieces for his church. I didn't know anything about it until Irene told me.
Do you know what he had commissioned her to paint?
No idea, I'm afraid. She was sworn to secrecy.
Yep, we're starting to figure it all
You
out.
have been most helpful.
Did the priest find out that he was being, like, screwed? And so he wanted, revenge. He wanted to get back at her. Wanted his money back, and she was like, no. And they got in an argument. But then again, why would he poison her? That's kind of, like, well thought out. Like, you wanted her to be quiet. If you just paying her for her work, there's nothing, like, underhanded about it. Alright, let us talk to Horace here.
Go on, then.
Does your conflict with Mademoiselle Warbeck not affect the museum?
You make it sound as though it is I that has a problem with her.
Forgive me, have I misinterpreted?
If you cannot even understand what I have to say, how will you ever understand what Jesus and his Father in heaven require of you?
See, I don't like this comment by this guy. Like, he's trying to act all, like, big here. Like, if you can't understand me, you can't understand Jesus and his Father. Like, I don't need to understand you.
That is perhaps a matter best discussed at a later time. What I wish to know now is about you and Mademoiselle Warbeck.
There is no need to lose one's temper, detective. The Lord tells us...
Your Grace, please.
A lesson for another time. Let's just say that I certainly wouldn't have given that common thief an exhibition, especially now.
Interesting. I understand you have had paintings commissioned.
You'll have to be more specific than that, detective.
The paintings produced by Mademoiselle Court Smythe's brush.
Now the bishop's trying to, like, sneak out of this by, like, playing dumb.
Oh, yes. Well, I thought it was necessary if she was to feature in the museum.
You couldn't just use her other pieces as reference?
I suppose I could have, but I don't actually see why it is any concern of yours. It is not as though I kept it anyway. I wasn't happy with it clogging up my bin, let alone my museum.
Merci, Your Grace.
What first appeared to be black market dealings by Mademoiselle Court Smythe alone now appears to be a far more lucrative and expanded operation. We already read that. It's kind of weird. New mind map unlocked. Bishop Mountjoy's vocal distrust of Mademoiselle Warbeck may have been nothing more than a distraction from his own immoral activities. Perhaps we should focus our attentions toward him. I definitely think so. So it's time to go to his church. Let's see if we can find that hidden room that we heard about a little while ago. And we'll be actually kind of lucky here because no one's here. Well, let's interact with the Bible. Curious sketches on the back pages of the bishop's own Bible of a pot. Now, I bet you there's a pot somewhere in here that we need to deal with. Let's go look at the confessional.
Aha. Oh.
A hole in the panel where Bartholomew hid previously. With some effort, I could reach in. What's this? A hexagonal metal tube. I shall hold on to this until I can make sense of its purpose. Weird.
Ah.
My opinion has not changed. It looks at a most uncomfortable seat. Okay. Box of matches in a metal tube.
Huh. Aha.
The savior of mankind being treated every which way except for how he should. They all came to see the last stages of Jesus' mortal life.
Huh.
They all... Oh yeah, we already read that one. It's weird. Oh, there's the pot.
Oh.
The geometric decoration on this clay pot has an indentation in it. There it is. I wonder if we can use this tube. The tube fits in the indentation. It appears I can use this tool to rotate parts of the painting. I won't tamper with it until I have an idea of what I plan to achieve. Well, don't you know? Didn't you see this Bible? It tells you right on the Bible what needs to be done. I guess there's probably some more that we need to find. So it just needs to be moved. Well, let's see if there's anything else around here. The seventh station of the cross painting was most definitely here earlier. Where could it have gone? Veronica wiping Jesus' face. See here, I was close.
Huh.
Signed Percy Blackford.
Ah.
The headdress is such a vibrant color of yellow. If this were an original painting from the era of Percy Blackford, the bright yellow of the headdress would have dulled considerably. I suspect this painting to be a forgery of the original. Look at that, we've already found a forgery. Like, come on.
Order and method. That
Irene copying Percy Blackford's work.
one step closer to revealing the truth.
At Bishop Mountjoy's request, she made copies of the Stations of the Cross paintings. Irene for Station of the Cross painting, or forged.
Hot on the culprit's heels.
Here we go. Why would he request copies of paintings his church already has hanging on its wall? Because he's selling them.
Another success. I never doubted myself.
Bishop Mountjoy is replacing original artworks from the church with Mademoiselle's quartz mites, forgeries, and then selling the originals. Yep.
It appears that the good bishop has been replacing the church's original artworks with fakes painted by Mademoiselle Court Smythe. He commissioned her to make these forgeries so that no one would notice when the originals disappeared.
Disappearing where, though? You don't think he's selling them, do you?
Why else? Mademoiselle Babagnan appears to have been right about the bishop's connection to the black market. Now, Hastings, we must ask ourselves, where might Bishop Mountjoy be hiding the original paintings from the church before he sells them on?
And we already know. So let me look here. Space behind confessional. Nope. The Bible open at the compline night prayer. It seems that the bishop was here last night. We know what it is. Where might Bishop Mountjoy be hiding the original paintings from the church before he sells them off? Behind that painting. Okay, that's not correct.
We must gain access to the space behind the confessional.
There we go. I guess that painting allows you to get behind the confessional. I'll say we already have that metal tube over here. So I guess this is the door to open this up. The tube fits in the indentation. It appears I can use this tool to rotate part of the painting. Let us take a closer look. Okay, hold on. I gotta go look at this combination.
Oh.
So we have one straight and one up. So let me see here. Now is it this way maybe? There we go. Nothing happened. But we've did something. So we can't do no more with that one.
Oh.
A Station of the Cross painting, nothing particularly noticeable stands out to me.
Aha.
So nothing going on here. We're just going to go through all these just to make sure. And we get to hear our guy go,
Aha.
Kind of like a Minecraft villager.
Oh.
Okay, nothing there. So let's go to the other side. And then we'll just work our way down. What's our goal here, by the way? Inspect his church. Okay, so we shouldn't need to leave. Oh, it's probably the painting.
Huh.
Like, we need to go to painting 7 or whatever.
Ah. Huh.
Well, nothing going on there.
Oh.
Yeah, we've already looked at this. Okay, let's move. I'm gonna say for a minute there we could not move. I was a little scared.
Oh.
Now, we've done the Bible. There's nothing else there. Oh. I did not see this one.
Huh. Ah.
There we go. A geometric decoration on the clay pot has an indentation in it. His final stumble before reaching Calvary.
Aha.
The cross. So we found it. Man, I kind of forgot what this one was. Well, it's either the one that's going to be up or it's going to be the one that's sideways. So let's see if we can get it. So it's either going to be like that. Or it can be sideways. There we go. Voila.
Why don't you have a look first?
So we have a secret little passageway.
Do not tell me you are afraid of the dark.
Not the dark, just pitch black, eerie passages in old churches.
There we go.
Poirot, where are we?
If I am not mistaken, this is part of the secret tunnels that were built hundreds of years ago to sneak those that did not agree with the powers of the country out.
And why exactly are we in here?
The why must never be obvious. That is the whole point.
Right.
Alrighty, so we're going to explore this secret little room in the next episode. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out the links below, and I will see you again in the next one.